And here we are back in the new year, 2018. Welcome. Shadowrun Anarchy, nothing but the run. Back with the awesome group of, I was going to say bearded guys because we were talking about beards, but we're only 50% bearded here. But that's okay. We are 100% ready to run in the shadows. And Kurt, our storyteller, I'm handing it right over to you right away.
What? I'm not ready. No, I'm kidding.
You said you were.
So it's been a while. So you want to recap, or are you gonna make me do it?
We can work that effort together if we need be. My rendition was really quick that we did a minute ago, but I'll say again if you want. Or I thought you were flipping us off for a minute. I was like, no. I'm gonna have to cut that out of the video.
I apologize ahead of time. I currently have persistent cough. So we fade in on the archaeology giant massive building.
Yep.
And the camera with us kind of flows down around to the bottom through a grate, past some broken drones, some knocked out guards, down and around into the depths of what appears to be a mall, into like a back room or security office, if you will.
That's right.
And through a room with a lot of gore, some bodies of animals and humans, and beyond that a door, which stand our three illustrious runners. We have Luke, who is playing this guy. Sledge, yes.
Sledge. My name is Sledge, right? Right.
We have Dustin, who's playing Thunder. And we have Dem, who is playing Jin. Ooh. And you are currently standing in front of an elevator that is barred by a meager keypad, which you may or may not be able to open. Let's find out. So, randomly, who wants to start? Anybody?
Did we grab any ID badges off the corpses from that kitchen area, the break room that we were by? Because I remember there was a break room. That's where we found those rats.
Yeah, there was a break room. Yeah. You haven't yet, but you could.
Okay. So I think we were safe, or I'm not sure if we were in front of another door. Yeah, like it's pretty much a door. Thanks, Dem. And yeah, I mean Sledge is a bright, intelligent orc. He's at least an orc, and he thinks of this, and he'll go back to check real quick through the kitchenette, finding a box of donuts that was untouched by the rats because the rats were more interested in the corpses or the people they made corpses. He grabs a jelly-filled donut along the way and a half-drank cup of coffee, and scarfs it down while he checks the corpses for ID badges or any type of scan cards.
I don't know if that red on that was jelly.
I mean, when you mix it with enough sugar, it doesn't matter. It all goes down. Especially when you swig it with this really bad instant coffee they got in here. Ugh.
So you guys are looking at the key thing, and Sledge wanders off getting snacks and burrowing through bodies. Thunder, what are we doing? Oh, we're doing the shifty eyes, I see. Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing, tra-la-la?
Yeah, sure. Nothing, tra-la-la.
They're in front of the door. I mean, it's probably last time. Well, I did my narrative part. I don't want to jump back in too soon here.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Don't know how to respond to what?
Oh, just seeing somebody eat a blood donut.
I
It makes me
narrated.
think of something else. I'll be honest. It makes me think of something else when I hear blood donut. But
I narrated a jelly-filled donut specifically. The narrator threw that in.
Plot point.
Oh God. Oh, yeah, plot points. I don't have any.
this isn't time for snacks. We're trying to get to this basement.
I know. Checking for ID. Do I find any ID or anything like that?
You'll find several comm links. No, nothing like.
Is that basically their personal communication devices between each other?
Well, you assume these guys are all sin, but yes.
Okay. Now, I know this is further in the future, and obviously we have ID badges to scan it out of things, but in the future this might be like implanted chips or retinal scans or other things. So,
Right.
if I don't find anything prevalent, do they have any kind of cyberware or bioware?
Some of them do, but nothing major. There's a couple of cyber eyes, and one of the guys had a cyber thumb for some reason.
Ooh,
It's weird.
that could be used. That might be useful. I might take that with me.
It's attached to him.
Don't leave.
Well-
Don't take the thumb.
Well, not for long. It's not going to be attached to him. I mean, there might be a thumb. There might be a thumb scan like this. You just got to be like bleep, and it might be attached to that. I don't know. My character would know better than me. Hey,
They they have some gear, obviously, some stun sticks and some sidearms. Nothing super awesome, but a couple rifles, I believe. Yeah.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Always use more guns. course.
Jin. So, Sledge and Thunder are kind of bantering, and Jin's just looking at this door. What's Jin doing? I get more silent treatment.
Oh, I think he's thinking of something.
So,
What?
1 second.
Fired.
Rolling in the new year, yeah. Hey, I got pumped up. I think it was a jelly donut all the way. I don't know. I point at the coffee pot to Thunder. I'm like, you want a cup? Keep it going.
So most
Oh.
likely, so these guys are like wired. They have sins, and the sins make whatever work, or they're just a keypad with a combination.
Okay. Which they probably wouldn't have written down on their person or anything. Okay.
Oh, here, do this. Give me a. What do you got? Got nothing. You're not intimidating yourself.
Sure. I'll roll. I love to roll.
Go ahead and roll a perception.
Perception. I gotta find it first. Oh, yeah, there it is. Alright, so. Any modifiers or just straight up?
No, just a perception.
Just regular perception? Alright.
5.
I got a 5. That's
5?
the best roll I've ever had in this game, probably, and never will have ever again. That's pretty. And then a 5 or 6, man.
So you're rolling these guys, just like digging through the gore. Your hands are covered in blood now. And you find one guy has like old school wallet, and tucked inside is like a notepad thing, and it's got like 5 rows of numbers on it. Like the first one is 25, 66, 93, and there's like 5 rows of different numbers. Sure.
Alright. Just typing it down so I don't forget in the chat there. Like, interesting. I also checked the wallet for money. Well, because they're sin, they probably go paperless, right? They probably don't have creds.
Most of these guys are carrying cred sticks, but I don't know what the security is like for those kinds of things.
It's
So
just
Jin.
it just sounds like something that Sledge would do. Like if you're in the wallet looking for something useful, you're also gonna check, for credit cards and cash. Because why not?
Of course, got that.
We're not petty thieves. We have a mission.
I try to do everything
Jin.
at once, but yeah.
Are you ready to? You can hear Sledge behind you, kind of making some gross sounding noises as he flips bodies over and stuff. The
Roll 'em.
occasional stunk.
Stupid thumb, I'm gonna take it, I swear.
He found. I just want to point out. He found a notepad in a wallet.
Probably like a small or a small.
A notepad.
But it's okay, like a piece of paper, let's say. I'm sorry.
I got that paper, and I'm gonna bring it to Jin in a second when we come back around here.
Talking notepad in a wallet.
It's a big wallet.
It's a big wallet. It's like a whole purse kind of thing.
Yeah. It's a whole purse. Ooh, purse. Yeah. Stick out his back pocket. But anyway, I think we're down Jin. Jin to win.
I'm letting everyone else kind of do their own thing. Jin waits patiently. He's just kind of staring at the lock. He's looking over at Thunder, who's not saying anything. He's looking over at Sledge, who's not doing anything. He's like,
Being productive.
Are we done, or are we taking lunch, or are we gonna go, or what?
Let's go.
What's going on here? Is anyone we gonna try to open up the store, or is Sledge just gonna keep stealing from corpses?
Stealing from corpses might show us the way. And I put a piece of paper in your hand.
Well, it's not showing us the way yet because we're still here.
Because you haven't got through this lock yet. And what kind of lock is it anyway? I mean, I put a piece of paper in your hand. This might be helpful.
Wait, I have to unlock it?
Yeah.
My God.
You're the cyber mage.
What would
Get
you
the
guys?
maging.
What would you guys do without me?
It's
Go
like
home.
It's like an old style
probably-
keypad lock.
Wait, what did you say?
All
It's
right. Well,
an old style what?
Keypad lock.
Oh.
With numbers and digits.
Why don't you try some of
Better
these
stuff.
here? Cyber mage.
why don't you try some of them? You got those numbers.
Fine then, I will. And I punch in 256693.
It beeps red.
All right. That's how I'm gonna take
And
it.
as it beeps red, the little indicator on the top starts counting down from 60.
All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Time to start the next. I'm like, you better get ready. I punch in the next row of numbers. Actually, I go all the way to the bottom row of numbers and type that one in, as it's maybe most recent.
So the countdown stops at 45 seconds, and the light turns green, and the elevator doors open. Bing.
Ooh. I'll be here all weekend, folks. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
That doesn't make any sense.
Bravo.
I heard it. Heard it in an old movie, 20th century. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What did I hear that from anyway? I was like, I have actually heard that from a movie. I'm trying to think where it was. Anyway, I'll get on the elevator.
Good. Let's all get on the elevator.
That's some Ace Ventura Pet Detective, if you're curious.
Yep, I thought, yeah, I've only watched that movie like 100 times. Sounds about right. Yeah. Good comedy about animals or something if you like them. Whatever. So, let's look at that elevator keypad, see what's in there.
The elevator is actually kind of large. It looks like it might have been a cargo elevator at some point.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty stark, white, steel floor, steel ceiling. And there are exactly 2 buttons. One says up, one that says down.
I start wiping the blood off my hands.
Thunder, what are we doing? Besides wiping blood up. I don't know what he's wiping blood up on. He ate a jelly donut with his hands.
I'm not wiping off anything. I'm just going to get on the elevator. I'm going to push a button that says nuclear reactor and enjoy the ride.
Perfect. I'm assuming you're taking everybody else with you? You're just gonna leave them here.
I don't give
I'm
a shit
on.
where they're going.
I'm on.
The money's mine! Push the button.
You just said you weren't a petty thief. Whatever.
Hey, this is a job. There's a difference.
All right.
So the elevator closes, and there's that slightly unpleasant sensation of the elevator dropping, probably faster than like a normal passenger elevator. So it's a little disorienting. And you wait. And you wait.
I invoke one of my spells, the power of Dramamine.
Right.
It's a good one.
And you wait. It's a good long elevator ride. Like, it's well, not like super long, but like, say 7 or 8 minutes. And then,
Minutes?
yep.
Damn.
Hey, Thunder.
We going to the Earth's core here?
And then there's a clang as metal and metal meets, and the elevator doors slide open. Beyond is Jin. What's beyond the elevator doors?
On the elevator doors is a dimly lit room. At the end of the room is a door, and then on the side of the hallways are 5 doors on each side. So there's 11 doors total in this hallway. They all look the
Amazing.
same. Nothing looks different, but it definitely has a basement feeling. So it's not like nice and tidy. It's hasn't been taken care of for a while.
There's also
Doors aren't labeled either.
the you pick up the occasional murmur of voices far away, but because of the nature of the area, it's really hard to tell what direction they're coming from. But there's probably somebody else, at least one or two of my people down here. There's also a low. No, I mean not so low, but it's a hum, like in sound you would hear if you were close to a working nuclear reactor.
Oh, yeah, because we're always working on those.
I don't know what that would sound like, but it's like maybe not so much grindy as
No?
But there's some definite background noise.
I was gonna ask. I wanted to ask this on the way down, but I didn't want to interrupt. I don't know. Maybe I can put it on now, but I would have been like to Thunder. I was like, "Hey, since things might get deep, you mind if I ask you to top off my armor? A little patchy, dude. Yeah. Because I'm probably gonna get shot more. I'm gonna keep you from getting shot, so I already took some damage here.
I'm gonna laugh for a while. Like,
Yeah,
you are gonna get shot. That is funny. All right.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt it happens every day almost.
I think it should probably go without saying that during the 8-minute ride, I patch everybody up.
It gives you lots of time to actually laugh as well. I mean, a lot of time to laugh if you need to.
I've actually, for Sledge Stats and narration, I would like a perception roll for everybody.
Everyone?
Everyone.
And I would like a scotch, but that's downstairs, so it's not gonna happen.
Is this during the elevator?
No,
Kurt, is this during the elevator ride or after we get off here?
well, you're not off yet. You're still in the elevator. But before you step off,
Is this any modifier?
no, just kind of a passive thing.
Oh wow, we rule.
No, what the heck is
Oh.
that?
How much do you top armor off? Did you for Thunder? Oops, I just clicked the wrong button.
I can just keep channeling the spell until you're fixed. It's not really a big deal.
Okay. I just want to make sure and not uncheck too many
Well,
boxes.
I mean, it takes a few minutes. How many did you have?
I had 5. If you want me to have more still, I can. That's fine.
I'll let you have it. I don't care that.
I just want to make sure. But all right, cool. Thank you. So those checks were pretty bad. Right back to where we were before.
You want me to roll my fix spell? Here we go. Boom, there's 5 right
Boom!
there. You happy?
Right on, baby.
Yeah, but it only works per narration that the spell is maintained. So.
True.
But I'll give it to you since it was a longer item. You could have narrated at any time if you really wanted to. Whatever.
I'm just like reshuffling. Like, yeah, thanks. That's good.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Okay. So what'd you roll?
A 1, a 3, and a 1. 3 being with Thunder.
Thunder.
From down under.
I'm gonna give this to Sled to narrate, but Thunder, you have the foresight to kind of look out the elevator door and kind of look up, and you notice there is a camera situated on the ceiling above the elevator doors. So, and with that, we'll go over to Sledge for narration.
Something
And
he noticed.
keep in mind, Thunder, you can interrupt or whatever if you need to.
I'm still not used to narrating other people's characters. That's a little bit tough. But so the elevator's making its way down. It's getting close. Like Sledge is adjusting, just saying, "Yeah, thanks." Thunder's just like rolling her eyes. Kind of like rolls her eyes probably like this, and like that's when she's like looking up at the corner of the elevator a little longer. And I'm already like, "Yep, got the blood off me. Armor's patched." All right, Pointy, are you ready to work for your pay here? Let's get ready to blast. Should have grabbed one of those sidearms when you were up there too. That might have been helpful.
You talking to me?
Yeah, sorry, Jin. I said Jin. Yeah.
Oh, you saying I haven't pulled my weight so far? If I recall, I'm the reason those things upstairs are dead.
The rats. I think we all took care of those together. You did call in a security bot, drive some of them off. It was good. It was good.
I was amazing. It wasn't just good. It was amazing.
It was amazing. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I just kind of getting you hopped up a little bit there, getting you ready.
With the most sarcasm that Thunder can muster, it was amazing.
The most sarcasm. I don't
Pick up
feel
on the
like
sarcasm, but you're not lying.
in the history of sarcasm, there was the most sarcasm ever.
We got the best sarcasm, folks. Nobody can do sarcasm better
That is true.
than I.
The sarcasm in this room
Fake
is
on
on top. Yep.
That's right.
Okay. So Sledge,
Oh, okay.
what are we doing here, Sledge?
I mean,
man.
he's kind of riling up Jin. Then Thunder comes with her sarcasm, and we're all kind of looking at each other. And that's when ding, and the elevator doors open, revealing that funky hallway. And then the voices start coming to us a little bit. I'm like,
So we haven't seen the camera yet.
Thunder sees it. Nobody else has.
mm-hmm.
We can jump to Thunder now, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just like pulling out my katana, just nice and quietly.
Did you describe the camera, or you want me to describe it?
I didn't really. I was thinking kind of like one of those, like, dome ones.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's like a black dome over top of it, so you can't really see the camera, but it's obvious there's a camera there. Kind of
Okay.
set into the ceiling.
Gotcha. All right. So Thunder looks up at the camera, clearly noticing it, pulls out a can of oil, and then just sprays it up on the on the camera.
Okay.
Making
okay.
sure that some of it drips on top of Sledge.
Sure.
Puts it back in her backpack without saying a word, and just kind of stares straight ahead at the door.
Good. Now
Gene, I guess. Somebody gotta get us off to the elevator.
All right.
Oh yeah, we're at the bottom of the elevator. All
So
right.
our three heroes walk out, and Thunder amazingly takes care of the camera.
Two heroes and a sidekick.
Right, Sledge is a sidekick.
Exactly.
So they all look up, and then we'll see if maybe we'll advance the story here. We begin to realize that the elevator doors actually are having a hard time closing. They're trying to close, but something's preventing it. But before anyone can do anything, something snaps, and they slam shut. And since they're metal, it's heard throughout the entire floor.
Bam! Clang. You all.
The three look at each other and they realize they might have taken care of the camera, but hopefully nobody heard that, because otherwise they still might be spotted.
Good.
So
Not spotted, but heard.
So while that happens, you all freeze for a second, and the voices that you heard murmuring stop, and they don't start up again. So now there might be some urgency.
We do not hear drumming.
Well, you still hear the thrumming of the
Drumming in the
reactor.
depths.
But you don't. The murmuring voices, like it sounded like some people chatting, but you far enough away you couldn't tell what they were. But definitely people talking. But now that has stopped. So, Sledge, you freeze for a second, and you hear the voices stop, and then you do what?
Oh, sorry, I had a message there. Yeah, all right. I'm freezing at the same time. He unleashes his katana, and they kind of both all hit the side of the hallway a little bit. And Sledge is finding himself on the left-hand side, with Jin right behind him. Thunder is on the right. And the first door on the left there, which the voices are coming from further down the hall. At least before they stop.
Well, you can't really tell where the voices are coming from.
Oh.
It's kind of one of those places that everything kind of echoes, so it's really hard to place sounds.
Okay. Well, actually, let me ask you a question before I go any further. Do the plot points, are they the same for the whole quest, or do they renew per episode as we play, or session?
I thought it was per quest.
They're supposed to be for quests, but
Okay.
I can award them.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Edge is what renews per session.
Session? Okay.
So
I have my one.
yeah.
I think I saw it from last. Okay. Sledge with the edge. All right.
So you can, if you have edge, you can replenish your edge.
All right. Well, Sledge draws out his katana with his right hand, and then since he's up against the left door, he just kind of like tries the knob. It's one of the ones that are like kind of long like this. You just kind of push down like that, and he tries it. And the door, being that it's metal and well oiled, actually no, the basement was in disrepair, so the metal door squeaks just slightly, but he kind of holds it up a little bit to prevent the squeaking, and just kind of pushes it inward, revealing like a dark room. And you can take cover inside. He's like, to whoever, and he gets inside with Jen following there, and Thunder maybe stays on her side. So not used to narrating other players. Sledge at least ducks in the doorway and crouches so he can look around.
Well, if somebody doesn't want to do something that you say, they are allowed to say, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that, or no, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes, I will go for cover.
All those things are fine.
Okay. So we duck into that room real quick. I don't look behind me as they shuffle in, but I can't remember if I can see in the dark or not.
You are.
I have cyber eyes, but I don't. It says ignore vision.
Yeah.
Modifiers.
So you have the ability to make your eyes like night vision,
Oh well then.
basically.
I most
So,
definitely.
Yeah,
I most definitely do that right now.
Can you turn your cyber ears on too and see if you hear anyone sneaking up on us?
I don't think he has cyber ears.
Oh,
He has a cyber arm.
They're just naturally pointy like that. Yeah, so I get in there and I do as they shuffle in the room with me. I click on the night vision. I just check the room behind me. And unless you're plot pointed, I see that it's an empty kind of just storage room. A lot of old boxes, mostly in disrepair, cardboard, wood, whatever. It's kind of broken down. It's a lot damper down here since we're really far down on the ground. Colder, clammier, basically. And with his katana blade and checking the room to make sure it's good, he keeps his eyes to just around the doorway in the hall, just to kind of like look and waits.
So I'm gonna step in here for a second.
Yes, sir.
But a few moments after you jump into the room, a couple of men dressed in body armor, not like your normal guys that you met up top. These guys appear to be military, or at least military trained. They're carrying assault rifles, and they have body armor, obviously, and they're kind of walking through the hallway, kind of at the ready, but kind of clearing things out. But they come into the room and they move to the elevator, kind of looking around.
What door did they come from?
They came from the door at the bar, and you actually, from your vantage point, you couldn't tell. It would probably, it's one at the end of the hallway from the elevator, but
Okay.
you couldn't tell which one it was.
All right. Keep the door like closed to a crack if we can manage to do that as they walk down. Because they're walking up to the elevator, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, they're just kind of walking up, checking things out. They seem to be kind of casual. They aren't like guns out, everything, but they're definitely like better gear equipped than the guys you met upstairs.
All right.
And Thunder, what happens now? Ouch.
Train.
Besides the fact that I dropped a thing.
We hear the underground train going by.
The pair of military, what do I call them? Let's call them
They're
grunts.
basically,
Let's call them grunts. The grunts make their way down the hall towards the elevator. We still kind of Sledge still has a vantage point to watch what they're doing. They push the button on the elevator door. The doors open back up, and they peer around inside. As they're just taking a look around, some oil drips off of the camera onto the floor. They look up at the camera, notice that it's covered in oil, and turn around at the ready. That's my turn.
Okay, Jin.
Yep.
As they turn around at the ready, they notice one of the doors are slightly cracked open.
But of course.
Of course.
They pull out their weapons. Sledge has an idea. He turns around to them and says, "Guys, what are we gonna do?"
This is where I'm going to put that no in there.
Sledge urinates his pants, slips on the urine, falls down, knocks himself out.
It's good times. Squishy's down with it. Oh, what is here?
So we'll say, Sledge realizes that they kind of been that the grunts are kind of closing in, and it's for everyone to just to get ready. And so we'll say the three of them, they each actually kind of go to one corner of each room if they can, so they're not really grouped. So I guess I'm just saying the same thing over again. Each person's in a corner as the soldiers kind of get close, and then they push the door open. And then
the soldier who pushed the door open is backlit because the room that you're in is dark. So his buddy is like next to him. To have a second to do something, or
like Sledge who's right now the door. Nudge,
Sledge.
Nudge.
Well, I mean, I was waiting for my narration as Kurt's turn. But are you passing it to me, storyteller?
Yes, it's you. It's you. I'm only adding some flavor.
Nope. They both walk in, guns at the ready. They're level at their hip, in that sort of fashion. Actually, no. If they were at the ready, they would have them drawn up to their shoulders, and then you can hear the safeties coming off, and there's like, someone in here.
Anyone in here? It's just real casual. Anybody in here?
Trespassing. The other guy's like, I mean, Frank from the security room's probably pulling some shit on us again. And as soon as that guy starts talking, the other guy like turns to listen. Sledge jumps out of the shadows with his katana blade flashing and coming down right on the arms of the closest guy holding the gun.
Dude.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
Sounds Shadowrunny.
So
Maybe.
That sounds mall ninja shit right there. While you were playing Shadowrun, I mastered the blade.
what?
I'm sorry, Master. I must go all out this one time. Sorry.
You're terrible. Okay, I honestly forget how to do this. You are in close ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Stop doing that. Dumb cat. Close combat. So you need to roll your close combat.
All right, close combat. Trying to get some sound effects in there. All right, Shadowrun, nothing but the run. Close combat. Here we go. And this is based off agility, so I can re-roll 1 for failed range attack. What's up?
No, you should have a close combat roll.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I get to re-roll 1 for failed agility. Well, I definitely have one of those.
No.
Yeah.
Only range.
May re-roll
Oh,
one
yeah,
die in
sure,
agility rated rolls. But that's still only.
Oh my god, man.
Well, I know. That's why I had re-roll so I could at least try to get one more, but I didn't.
Good thing you got healed up.
That's why I thought
I
I
was
should.
gonna give you a bonus because you're like jumping out at him, but I
Oh,
don't think it's gonna matter.
sorry. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna.
1, 2, 3. You glitch.
What was your
So,
what was your war cry on that one? Caca! Ah!
I was thinking I was going pretty silent on that one, but I should have. And that might have given me some. Yeah.
You failed so badly, he didn't even notice you attacked him.
Can I do a plot point?
You may.
All right. Refresh my memory. What are my freedoms with the plot point?
You can use a plot point for extra luck, or for basically bad luck. Like punish somebody even more for their failures.
Plot point.
You can change the narration.
That's one plot point. Change it immediately made. So you can
Such a bad.
Well, how about I'll just give my idea and then Kurt can sign off on it. Sludge goes to attack. He trips on himself and he completely falls over.
Yay.
So at the very least,
I like it already.
He
you
does
guys.
the only damage he takes, at least this time, instead of from the grunts, is he just falls on the floor because he's a clumsy orc. And then Jin will take that opportunity to try to attack one of them with his stun staff.
I'll allow it.
My goal
Okay.
is to make sure that Luke doesn't take damage right off the bat.
Okay. So you got a glitch. You got enough to call it a glitch. So with the plot point, yeah, you hit some kind of. So explain to me what happened here, Luke.
Me?
Add in Jin's thing. So you kind of jump out and
Okay.
just like trip over some detritus or something, or
No, I mean I come out from like the dude's like flanked left, right, and he's holding a gun like this, and Sledge kind of goes up like through the air and just comes down with his katana, and he means to cut the guy's arm off, if not both, but the guy recoils just in time, and the sword sinks into his assault rifle, not going very deep or doing any significant damage to the gun, but he totally misses the guy and comes down and sticks it, and they just look at each other for a minute, and the guard recoils and pulls his rifle back, and the katana flies off and clangs against the opposite wall, leaving Sledge looking kind of stunned and weaponless. About 2 feet from this guy. Oh, shit.
okay.
I mean, Drek. That's the only word I remember. Besides Chumma, and Breeder, and Pointy Eared. All right. Oh, this day got longer.
So with that illustrious Drek from Sledge, it is 2 minutes to 9. Maybe we should take a break before we start combat.
Yeah, because combat's going.
Yeah, that sounds like the appropriate place for a commercial break. Now, a word from our sponsors.
That's right.
No, word from our sponsors.
Have some Chuli's gum.
Chuli's gum.
Our sponsor tonight is water.
Cheaper than
Can't live without
cigarettes.
Sorry. Anyway,
Priority health.
we'll be right back, everybody. Thank you. See you in a minute.